8-year career and still making beautiful music. It's Chris de Burgh. OK, Mr Chris, we know you can sing, but can you dance?
Oh, yes.
Can
Absolutely.
you?
Well, I do a kind of a dad dance thing.
Oh, no.
You're not alone. My children say, please don't, you look like a dad dancer, but I can do really good dad dancing.
Oh, well, that's not bad. Richard, if Chris was on Strictly, what kind of dance do you think would suit him?
Well, at the moment, Carol, I'm learning the cha-cha-cha, which I thought I'd been doing all my life, but apparently it's just mincing, Chris. Perhaps you should do the waltz, but just remember, you need to take a firm hold.
Yes.
And we've all been there, ladies.
We're off.
Oh, boys, we'll catch up with them later, but for now... Welcome back to your loose chat this lunchtime, still to come. Should Deirdre be dishing out ultimatums to Ken? Find out what we think in today's soapy saga. Plus, lifting the lid on all the backstage action at Strictly Come Dancing, it's Daybreak's Richard Arnold. But now our first guest has been making sweet music for the masses throughout a career that spanned over 38 years. Now he's stripped his sound back to the bare essentials to bring out an acoustic album that's sure to thrill all of his fans once more. Please welcome Chris de Burgh. Well, we're picking the tunes. Lovely to see you.
You girls are looking gorgeous.
Oh, it's natural. It's only 2 hours in makeup.
It's really lovely to see you. You've got your guitar with you as well.
Yes,
so
I might
looking
turn to
forward
that
to
in a
some
second.
little bits and pieces.
I'm all right, how are you?
We'll
Just have a bit of a catch-up.
We did a little show together with Ricky Tomlinson a few years ago.
It was called Down to Earth.
Oh, it's fantastic.
And it was supposed to be my character's 40th birthday, and the tribute act, Chris de Burgh, hadn't turned up. So by some ridiculous fluke, the real Chris de Burgh turned up and played Lady in Red to me. Do you remember?
That's right, I remember it well, yeah, it was great fun.
Just telling the girls earlier.
Oh, very good. Of course, your famous song, Lady in Red. Anyway, new album out and new single out. This is the album, Chris de Burgh Home, and we're saying it's more acoustic.
It's an acoustic record. I've made a lot of albums in the studio, about 20, I think. And for the first time, I wanted to do an acoustic record because I've just, for example, I've just completed 20 shows around Europe solo. And I was in Sardinia the night before last doing another solo show. Oh. But the acoustic thing is really where I started, just with the guitar or piano. And I recorded in my home in the springtime during all sorts of weather that you often get in Ireland. And it's not an actual studio, we just brought a truck. And you can hear in the distance the dogs barking and the sheep, bah! And occasionally and during one of the songs called Waiting for the Hurricane, it started to be a hurricane outside. So we had, you know, the usual springtime weather in Ireland, and it was great fun to make. And it's songs from my past. It's not the greatest hits like Lady in Red and Don't Play the Ferryman, but it's songs, obscure songs that I really liked. Would you like to hear a little bit of one?
Well, I'd like to say, can we see a little bit of Waiting for the Hurricane?
Oh, there you go.
Just mentioned, which is a single, which is out now.
Hear the hurricane.
They cut out the very last flight and they closed down the borderline, 'cause there ain't nowhere to hide waiting for the hurricane. There is nowhere here to hide waiting for the hurricane. Oh, there is nowhere you can hide waiting for the hurricane. No, 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 no.
That is a great song, Chris. Tell us a little bit about it.
Waiting for the Hurricane. It's that feeling like you're in the Caribbean somewhere. There's actually a movie called Key Largo, which you're there. They're actually with Humphrey Bogart. They're waiting for the hurricane to come, and it's just it's like a film in my mind of what's happening. You're in the Grand Hotel, and everybody's rushing to the phone trying to get the last flight out, and it's that kind of feeling something's about to happen.
Yeah,
it's great.
Wonderful.
Enjoyed it.
Absolutely wonderful.
Are we going to hear you on guitar? Can you? Oh, sorry, I'm a bit of a fan.
Here we go. Okay.
Play something else.
Yeah, I will. I'll play a little bit of. Okay. One of the hardest jobs in the world is being a housewife.
I agree.
So you've had a hard day, and you get home, and the kids are fighting each other, and they're hungry. And just once you want your husband or your boyfriend, or maybe both of them, to say, "Don't worry, darling, I'll cook the dinner. I'll put the kids to bed and then we'll have a bath by candlelight with champagne. And after that, I'll give you a long, slow, sensual massage
Yeah, keep going, Chris.
with my tender hands. Oh, how at the journey's end I lie in the heat of the night, feeling the heartache, wondering why. Where are you now? Where are you now? Come out of the shadows. Where are you now? I want you now. Someone who knows what I mean when I say that I need tender hands to hold me. I need tender hands tonight. Will you lay them on my shoulders? Will you lay them on my eyes? And I need tender hands to take me all the way to paradise. And then, when it's over, I need tender hands to hold me through the night.
So that's so romantic, Chris, and we love a romantic. What do you think about the marriage chat that we were having earlier? Do you think it's out of fashion?
I think times have changed. There was an issue, I think maybe you said that we learn from what our parents have done, and with so many marriages, in fact, breaking up, I think it's very difficult to say to a child who comes from a marriage or broken home, to say, no, you've got to wait and get married, or, you know, it's a commitment. I think it's very important. I've been married for 60... Actually, I've been married for 34 years. I'm very good to my wife. I never go home. But it is a commitment, and I think you should take it seriously.
Well, you should, absolutely. And what about... we were talking about televisions, and Denise and I admitting that we're slightly bad parents by allowing TVs in the bedrooms. What do you think about that?
Well, things have changed completely, actually. Funnily enough, my kids, when they were growing up, they didn't have a TV in the bedroom, and they didn't have Xbox. No, you know that thing. And they actually, all three of them independently said, thanks, that was a great thing that you did. Really? We didn't want it, actually.
Are they going to do that with their children, though?
Well, the thing is, with laptop computers, everything's changed. Yeah. You know, a lot of people, youngsters, do need them in the bedroom to do schoolwork and stuff. And the moment you put one of those in the bedroom, you've actually got access to everything.
Else, yeah.
So it is a problem now.
Homework downstairs, that's what I say.
Yeah. But I like what you said earlier about it's a family thing, everybody comes around. But that was then and this is now, unfortunately.
Alter back to those days.
Yeah.
Chris, thank you so much. It's been wonderful to see you. All the best with the new album, Home, which is out now, and the single, Waiting for the Hurricane. Thank you so much.
Thank
Lovely.
you.
Here is your final chance today to enter this week's competition, which could see you landing a whopping £9,000 in cash plus £5,000 to spend at Debenhams. Take a look at these details to be in with a chance.